Last time we stepped into cartoon high society with Goldie Gold, and it turns out we're officially in what I'm calling the rich cartoon universe. If this keeps up, we're going to need a butler just to keep track of the lore. If you grew up on Saturday morning cartoons in the 80s, you probably met a kid who made your piggy bank, well, personally, attacked. Welcome back to the channel, and today we're talking about Richie Rich. Richie Rich was produced by Hanna-Barbera, and it aired on ABC from 1980 to 1984. It was based on the Harvey Comics character. It shared airtime with heavy hitters like Scooby-Doo, Pac-Man, and Munchie-Cheese. Even in a stacked lineup, money still found a way to stand out. What made this zillion-dollar kid worth watching? Let's cash in.
How rich can you get? You're never gonna know till you've met. This young boy, Richie Rich is his name. He's written up in the Rich Hall of Fame. His bank account is as rich as his name. That's rich, Richie Rich.
The Richie Rich Show.
Richie Rich isn't just rich. He's my pocket change could buy your hometown rich. He lives in a mega mansion loaded with gadgets, robots, and enough security to make a supervillain rethink their career choices. But Richie's not a snob. He's actually a good kid who uses his fortune to help people and shut down bad guys. And there are a lot of bad guys. We're talking criminals, mad scientists, aliens, basically anyone who looked at Richie and thought, yeah, I'm gonna try that. Luckily, Richie's not doing it solo. He's backed up by Gloria, Freckles and Pee-wee, his ultra-loyal dog, Dollar, Cadbury, the ever-patient butler who's seen everything, and Irona, a robot maid who can literally turn into a jet. Because apparently Roombas just weren't ambitious enough. The show had a unique format, splitting episodes into different segments. Richie Rich Riches. This was the main 7-minute stories. Usually someone tries to steal Richie's fortune. Spoiler, it doesn't go well for them. Treasure Chest. Shorter, funnier bits, usually starring Dollar or Cadbury. Think less action, more cartoon chaos. Gems. Super quick jokes. Blink and you might miss them. You know, like your savings compared to Richie's. And last, we had zillion-dollar adventures. These were the big ones. Aliens, world threats, and villains like the Collector. This is where the show went full money solves everything. The cartoon made a few changes from the comics. Richie's older and trades in his formal suit for a sweater with a big R. Because, you know, branding matters. Gloria gets a more modern look. Dollar becomes way more expressive and occasionally thinks he's an action hero. And Irona. She goes from maid to full-on transforming bodyguard. Basically, everything got upgraded, just like Richie's lifestyle. The show bounced around different programming blocks like it was diversifying its portfolio. It teamed up with Scooby-Doo, Pac-Man, The Little Rascals, and the Munchie Cheese. Despite all the reshuffling, it ran 4 seasons, which is impressive even without a billion-dollar safety net. The cast brought serious talent. Sparky Marcus as Richie, Dick Beals as Reggie, Nancy Cartwright as Gloria. Yes, that Nancy Cartwright. Bart Simpson, Eat My Shorts. This was her first role. And of course, you had Frank Welker as Dollar. And basically half the sound effects in your childhood? Stacked lineup. No expense spared. Richie Rich never became Hanna-Barbera's biggest hit, but it carved out its own place in 80s cartoon history. It delivered a simple fantasy. What if you had unlimited money and still used it to be a good person? Weird concept, right? But that mix of wild wealth, gadgets, and heart is exactly why people still remember it. From jet-transforming robot maids to over-the-top villains with serious financial ambition, Richie Rich was peak 80s cartoon escapism. Bright, goofy, and completely unapologetic about its fantasy of endless wealth. It's one of those shows that didn't really ask you to question the money. It just handed you a world where being rich meant having wild gadgets, wild adventures, and surprisingly low stakes. Watching it today, in an era where "eat the rich" is a common cultural refrain, it does feel a bit strange to be revisiting and even celebrating cartoons built around extreme wealth. But hey, context matters. This wasn't about glamorizing cruelty or corporate power. It was a product of a different time, when wealth in cartoons was often just shorthand for imagination, excess, and comedy, rather than real-world critiques. The Rich family, while absurdly wealthy, were generally portrayed as more eccentric than evil. Still, it is interesting to look back with modern eyes and see how much the cultural conversation has shifted. If you remember Richie Rich, let me know down in the comments. Did it feel this over the top back then? Or does it hit differently now? Fun hint. The next episode I have planned was actually referenced in this video. As always, guys, stay minty, stay fresh, and we'll see you in the next one.